Well, the biggest news that we are tracking for you at this hour is the India-UK Free Trade Agreement. And now with the India-UK Free Trade Agreement coming into effect today, British High Commissioner to India, Lindy Cameron has said, and I'm quoting here, the UK-India FTA is the new gold standard of trade deals, pro-worker, pro-innovation and pro-growth. She also added that it is the biggest and most ambitious modern free trade agreement to enter into force to date for both of our countries. Let's in fact listen into that statement as well.
Our landmark FTA, or CETA, has come into effect today. We've boosted our bilateral trading relationship, which was already, of course, worth £48 billion, by making day-to-day trade cheaper, quicker and easier between the UK and India. The deal is going to increase India's and the UK's GDP by nearly £5 billion. It'll also increase bilateral trade by over £25 billion every year in the long run. So together we've really unlocked the combined economic might of two global economic powerhouses. India, of course, is one of the fastest growing economies in the G20, a fountain of talent, technology and innovation, and of course the UK, home to global hubs in finance and international investment, and of course with the lowest corporation tax in the G7. The UK Minister for Trade, Chris Bryant, said in his interview earlier today that the UK-India FTA sends a message to the rest of the world that the rules-based order works. And I think those rules, when they are about international trade, are in everybody's interest and certainly very much in the UK and India's interest. So from today, our economies, our businesses, and most importantly, our people are going to start seeing the benefits of this trade deal. 99% of Indian goods and 90% of UK products entering India will either be duty-free or reduced in tariffs. And of course, just this morning in Mumbai, my Trade Commissioner Harjinder Kang welcomed the arrival in India of one of the very first special packages of British products that were benefiting from the FTA aboard a British Airways flight from London into Mumbai. So the UK-India FTA is the new gold standard of trade deals, pro-worker, pro-innovation and pro-growth. It's a force multiplier and a template for future trade agreements, as I believe Minister Goyal himself described the deal.
All right, let me go across to my colleague Atul Ranjan, who joins us on the broadcast for more information on this. Atul, this is a landmark FTA that is coming into effect today, and we heard the British High Commissioner actually also list out how this will be beneficial for both the countries. Atul, can you hear us? All right, we seem to have in fact lost that connection with Atul, but we'll move on to some other stories coming our way.